Everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. Okay, so I will be solving this reading passage, that is reading passage number 1, and I will try to solve this reading passage number 1 within 15 or 16 minutes. Always just set a goal for your reading passage number 1. Try to finish within 15 or 16 minutes. So this reading passage was reported during April 2025 IELTS exam in Uzbekistan. Okay, so let's do this reading, and please, I have one request. Please do practice with me. That's more important. For this reading we have been given two types of question. Let's see it. Of course, in other countries I have noticed that in India we have a difficult level of IELTS exam, but in my neighboring country some easy kind of standards reading passage they are giving. So first type of question we have true false not given. Second is short answer type question. Although they have given instructions like that, choose no more than 3 words, but nowadays options are only for 1 word only, and or a number also it can come. But here we will do according to the reading question instruction. 3 words. Here in this instruction we can use 2 words also and 1 word also. Okay, I will start my reading questions from first type of question. So that's sure that first type of question and first question we will start looking from the first paragraph. Okay, that is sure, and one by one we will get all the locations. So these are the reading tips. Please note it down in your copy. You can do it, and let's start this reading passage. Please do practice with me. Subscription you can do it later or at the end, but here please do this thing. So how to do true false not given? It's important. You should understand the strategy. First, I will read the question statement. I will try to understand its meaning along with some keywords. Those keywords will take us to the location in the paragraphs, and then where we will get the location, and we will try to match the meaning of this question statement as well as the information in the paragraph. If the statement, this is the statement, agrees with the information means where in the paragraph we are getting information and this statement, if the meaning comes out same, it will be true. If the meaning if the statement, some word, something is contradiction, means something different is given, like instead of last man, if it is given first man, here it is given last man, it means contradiction they are doing, then false. And if they are not talking some this portion, the main thing, the last man who knew everything. Okay, actually this is inverted comma, so we need to just read it carefully. If somebody is not claiming to other people, then it will be not given. So I have understood the last man who knew everything, inverted comma is there, note it down, has also been claimed to other people. If they have not claimed to other people, then it will be false, and if they have claimed to other people, then it will be true. Okay, so let's find this last, some claim and other people maybe. Let's find it in first paragraph first, and second also you can read all Young's articles were published in Encyclopedia Britannica. Okay, all kind of questions, definitely it will be false. 99% it will be false. Now this is my first paragraph. So what I am looking for, last man who knew everything claimed to other people. So everything, last man first I will try to find, and in fact this is inverted comma. So I think full inverted comma is the keyword. They can't change it like that. So encyclopedia. Okay, let's read it 2-3 lines what they are talking in this. So Thomas Young, the last true no. Okay, Thomas Young, this and this contributed 63 articles to the Encyclopedia Britannica, including 46 biographical entries, substantial essays on bridge, this and this, languages and tides. Was someone who could write about so many subjects, a polymath, a genius, or okay, in an ambitious new biography, Andrew argues that Young is a good contender for the epitaph, the last man, okay, inverted comma words are there. The last man who knew everything, young has competition. However, the phrase which Robinson takes for his title also serve as the subtitle of two other recent biographies. So what does it mean? So this word, the last man who knew everything. So another apart from Young, Thomas Young, other authors were also using it. Means they were also claiming it. This person also argues that Young is a good contender for this. The last man who knew everything. Young has competition. However, the phrase which this person, so another person were also claiming. So this is, you can pause the screen and definitely you will uh, pause the screen and do it. Now I am writing my essay. Sorry, my answer. All Young's articles were published in Encyclopedia Britannica. Okay. So this we have done, and this word we have found it here. Just a minute. Here in this. So this Young contributed 63 articles to this, including 46 biographical entries, 63 articles including 46 this and this. But we are looking for all Young's articles were published in this. So all is not there, only 63. But first question location was here. So remaining part of A paragraph this, and in B also we can read Young of course did more than write encyclopedia entries. He presented his first paper to the Royal Society of London. So this line says he did more than writing for encyclopedia entries. He presented his first paper. So location is here. All Young articles were published. So here, so apart from encyclopedia entries, he wrote these kinds of papers to the Royal Society of London. It means all Young articles means essays and all books were not published in this Britannica. So it is false. So where we have got the location of number 1, after that we have got the location of number 2. But in first A paragraph also, don't get confused with this. Here it is given number of articles including this that Young contributed to this Britannica. Okay. So but here it doesn't mean that this is the complete thing of this second question. But in second paragraph also we have got some other clue. This first line says Young of course did more than writing encyclopedia entries. He presented his paper and all. Okay, so let's go to third question. Let's do it. Like others, Young wasn't so brilliant when growing up. So we have for this question, means growing up means childhood days and all they are talking. So like others, if he wasn't so brilliant when growing up age, then it will be true. If he was so brilliant when growing up, then it will be so brilliant when it will be false. So we will try to find the location in B, because we were at the second number, B number paragraph for second question. So focus is on object. Young explained the process of accommodation in the human eye and how the hypothesis means research kind of thing, that this was achieved by changes in the shape of lens and all. So here they are talking about something different, eyes and all. So this is not when growing up. I am sure that they will be talking about some childhood time later in his life when he was in 40s. So this is not the thing we are looking. Later means in 40s, so definitely he is adult. Greek, some army. So I will not read it thoroughly because I am looking for something different. Okay, Egypt. His initial work on his appeared in Britannica entry on Egypt. In another entry, he coined the term Indo-European to describe the family of languages spoken. Unlike many remarkable children, he did not disappear into. Okay, let's read it from here. These are the landmark achievements of a man who was a child prodigy and who, unlike many remarkable children, did not disappear into oblivion as an adult. Okay, let's continue to next paragraph. Now in B paragraph, sorry, D paragraph, here I can see born means childhood days. In 1773, Somerset in England, Young lived from an early age. Early age we have got growing up. Okay. With his maternal grandfather eventually leaving to attend boarding school, he had devoured books from the age of 2, and through his own initiative he excelled at Latin, Greek, mathematics, natural philosophy. After leaving the school, he was greatly encouraged by his mother's uncle, this person, a physician fellow of the Royal Society. Okay. um, he studied in London. So here I think we have got our answer. He was, see this, like others, Young wasn't so brilliant when growing up, but here it is given, he excelled. If you do not know the meaning of this in exam, doesn't matter, but here you are doing practice. After this video, please google this word, what is the meaning of this. But here he excelled at Latin, Greek. During his childhood days, he was excelled at Latin, Greek, mathematics and natural philosophy. After leaving school, he was greatly encouraged by his mother, uncle and all. So it means he was brilliant when growing up. So it is false. Now fourth question. Young's talent as a doctor surpassed his other skills. Okay. Young's talent as a doctor surpassed means outweigh his other skills, you can say. Okay. If as a doctor his doctor skills surpassed other skills, means his doctor skills were more than other skills. If it is written like that in the information in the paragraph, then it will be true. And if other skills were great than doctorship, then it will be false. Okay. Let's find it. Doctor and other skills, talent also we can write. Okay. University of Cambridge in 1808. Young set up practice as a physician in London. He soon became a fellow of the physicians and few years later was appointed physician at St. George Hospital. Okay. Okay, physician word is here. So fourth says this. So physician, we have got word physician mean doctor. Young skill. Skill word is also there. Young skill as a physician, however, did not equal his skill as a scholar of natural philosophy or linguistic. Earlier in 1811, he had been appointed to a professorship of natural philosophy where he delivered many. Okay. But actual thing is not given here. Did not equal his skill as a scholar of natural philosophy. Other skills they are talking. So it is not clearly given whether this comparison is given or not. Nothing is given that surpassed his other skills. So this surpassed kind of thing is not there. So we will just write it not given. Okay. So you can read this. Young skill as a physician means doctor, however, did not equal. So here if you can confuse in this also. You will be asking me why not this is false. But surpassing other skills, it is not explained. Whatever it is given, please read it thoroughly, because main thing is not given. Okay, that's why not given. Fifth, Young's advice was sought by people responsible for local and national issues. Okay, local and national issues. His advice was sought by people responsible for. Okay, let's find it. Where they are talking his advice. These were published in this and this, a post secretary of Royal Society, maybe a post he would hold until his death. His opinions, yes, his opinions were sought on civic and national matters. See this, it is clearly given. He would, okay, from here you can read for fifth. His opinions were sought on civic and national matters. Civic, local and national matters. His opinions were sought. Okay, it is clearly given. Now decide your answer. It is absolutely true. Now sixth number. Young took part in various social pastimes. Okay, social. He took part. If he took part in various social pastimes, it means true. And if he was not interested and didn't take part in social pastimes, then it will be false. And if they are not talking about his social pastime and all, means entertainment and all, something like that, then not given will be there. So let's see. Mm, many various entries to thought his career he books. Okay, he was superintendent, secretary. Okay, no, here it is not given, but next paragraph we can always read. So this is the paragraph. Next, let's read it. Is a perfect subject for biography, perfect but daunting. Few men contributed so much to so many technical field. Robinson's aim to introduce non-scientists to Young's work and life. He succeeded. Mm, some readers. So we are looking for social pastime, means some entertainment kind of thing. Young accomplishment impressive, others will see him as a historians have this. Yet despite the rich material presented in this book, readers will not end up knowing Young personally. Okay, we catch glimpses of a playful Young doodling Greek Latin phrases in his notes on medical lectures and all. Okay, Young was introduced into elite society, attended the theater, and learned to dance, play the flute. Okay, what is this? So it means he took part in various social pastimes. So he was introduced into this society, attending the theater, learned to dance, play the flute. In addition, he was an accomplished horseman. However, his personal life looks pale next to the. Okay, so it means he took part in social pastime. So that is also true. Seventh, Young suffered from a disease in his later years. If he suffered from a disease in later years, in old age, it means that will be true. If he doesn't suffered from a disease, if they are not talking about his disease and all in later years, then it will be not given. Okay, so let's go to last paragraph. G. Let's read it. Later, Young married this, according to their marriage was a happy one. Almost all we knew about her is she sustained her husband through some disputes about optics, and she worried about money when his medical career was slow to take. Very little evidence survives the complexity. Robinson does not credit them or anyone else with shaping Young's extraordinary mind despite the lack of details concerning genius should read this book. Okay, is there any other paragraph? No, there is no paragraph. So in this paragraph they are not talking any about any disease, so it will be not given. Okay, so disease in the other form they can use this word, like in some disease name they can always give, but no disease kind of thing is this in this paragraph. So let's do next question. Answer the question, means short answer type of question is there, and you can do this subscription and like also. Okay, so let's start this. So how to do this short answer type question, it's important you should know these tips also. First we will read the question statement. And how many life stories, let's read it. Here we can use three words, two words and one word also, and or a number also can come. This is the instruction. So let's read it. How many life stories? How many means number will come. Did Young write for the Encyclopedia Britannica? In first paragraph, first line, it was given. How many life stories did Young write for the stories? Not all articles, only life stories they are asking. So let's go to first paragraph. Now smart student definitely will read this. How many means numbers, but life stories they are talking. Now many students will give this answer 63 articles. No. Article 63, but they are asking life stories, means biographical, 46 biographical entries. Biography is related to some life story. So here answer will come 46. How many life stories? So we will not write biological entries. Stories name they have already given. So we will write only 46. Okay. So second question means ninth question. What aspect of scientific research did Young focus on his first academic paper? So first word was in, no, here it is not, but in second paragraph first word was there. First paper. First paper He presented his first paper. So first paper means some scientific research kind of thing, and this word was also there. This also scientific research related thing is there. So now question is asking you, what aspect of scientific research did Young focus on his first academic paper? So that is clear, first academic paper. So aspect means what related it, what kind of scientific research. So let's find it. So he presented his first paper to this at the age of 20, as he was elected a fellow a week after 21st. In the paper, Young explained the process of accommodation in the human eye, on how the eye focuses properly. So on the accommodation human eye, so we can write human eye accommodation, because we can't write 4 5 6 words. Human eye accommodation, I think we can write how the eyes focus is, varying distance. So any other thing is, so yes, the explain the process of accommodation in the human eye. So we can write here human eye accommodation, because we were allowed to write 3 words. That's why I am writing 3 words here. 10th number, what name? So what name did Young introduce to refer to a group of languages? Okay, languages kind of thing was in another paragraph. Languages it is given. Okay, so what name they have given? What name did Young introduce to refer to a group of languages? Okay, group of languages. Here it is given, but I am trying to read from where we should read. In another entry, he coined the term refer. He coined the term Indo-European to describe the family of group of languages. Means it's like fill in the blanks. Wherever you are getting the location of exact words, keywords from the question statement, nearby you will get the correct answer. So we can write Indo-European. Refer term means refer. Okay. So after that we have family of languages, group of languages. So definitely we can write answer Indo-European. 11th, who inspired? Okay, who inspired Young to start his medical studies? Medical study, who inspired? So after that, this paragraph is done. Now we will move to D number paragraph. These questions will also come in order. So this is D number paragraph. So here we can, who inspired Young to start his medical studies? Medical. Here they were talking about young age, physician, fellow. Okay, let's, medical medicine is there. So let's read it this. Young lived from an early age with his maternal grandfather, eventually leaving to attend boarding school. He had devoured books from the age, and through his own initiative, he excelled at this. After leaving school, he was greatly inspired is encouraged by his mother's uncle Richard Broxley. Now what will come the answer? You can't write mother's uncle Richard Broxley, so we will just cut this, only we will write name, Richard Broxley. So this name I have written same way they have, this is name. Of course, first letter will be capital in both the things, first name and second name. Okay. So Richard Broxley. Where, 12th question, where did Young get a teaching position? So teaching position, somewhere they were talking. He studied in London following the medical circuit, then moved to formal education. This and the, after completing his medical training, Young set up as, but we are looking for teaching position. Young set up practice as a physician in London. He soon became a fellow of the Royal Physician. A few years later was appointed physician. No, but this is not teacher. Teacher, I think here professorship. This is the teacher. Where did Young get a teaching position? Now we need to write the school, college, or something university name. Young's skill as a physician, however, did not equal his skill as a scholar of natural philosophy. Earlier in 1811, He had been appointed to a professorship of natural philosophy at Royal Institution. So it means we will write here Royal Institution. Same style, please write it because this is also name. What contribution did Young make to London? London. London, here it was here, but we are looking for contribution. London is here. London is here. See this, what contribution did Young make to London? So his opinions were sought on civic and national matters such as introduction of gas lighting on to London methods of ship construction. What contribution did Young make to London? Okay. So contribution. So first his advice, his opinions were sought for this matters such as introduction of gas lighting. So his contribution may be there, that's why they have specifically given something gas lighting to London, and we are looking for London word also. So gas lighting we can write here.